Hi, this is Jay, the Homer Simpson of DIY according to my friends. Now somebody put a couple of scratches in my car, some pretty deep scratches on 3 different panels, and I went to the body shop and I was offered the chance of getting it repaired if I was prepared to part with £250. Nice work if you can get it. So I thought maybe they wouldn't get it and I'd have a go at it myself. Now bear in mind I know nothing about what I'm doing at all. So here's the picture of the original, and you can see in the rest of the videos how things turned out. Bye. So what we have here, which hasn't been used yet, is Toyota Astral Black paint. We have clear lacquer. We have Turtle Wax Color Magic compound for black cars. And we have something dangerous, rubbing compound, which is pretty much like sandpaper in a tube. If you use this and if you get it wrong, then you are severely likely to mess up your paintwork completely. Other than that, I've been using 2500 grade sandpaper with water and plastic compound body filler for the tiny scratches. So here's a view of the car. I'm going to take it straight on because I don't really want to show my number plate. But the areas of damage, as you can see, have been filled down the front. This is the compound filler, which has been sanded down using 2500 grade sandpaper with water. I've managed to get rid of quite a lot of the scratches which were actually there. Moving to the worst damage, and these are all plastic bumpers, there's nothing metal involved here. It's a bit hard to see because of the reflection. I've managed to get rid of most of the scratches. You can probably see some of them, but they've been filled. The surface is regular and the paintwork is now completely matte. Going back to the other side, I had the scuff which went all around. This was a hole practically, and the scuff went all the way across. You can still see signs of it being scuffed, but that basically is something which is filled in down to the level, and it's relatively smooth and ready to be masked and sprayed. Just a quick glance at what I've been using. It's P2500 sandpaper, wet and dry. I've used P38 Easy Sand, which is a compound. If you get the mix wrong, then you'll be sanding forever. I've also used in between rapid polish to get the rubbish off and to make it look somewhat acceptable. And I've also used in between rapid polish to get the rubbish off and to make it look somewhat acceptable. And other than that, there's only been a cloth. So this is the middle stage, and we'll see what happens next. Okay, here we are again a few days later. All I've actually done is to wet sand, rub down, wet sand, rub down, wet sand, and finally I found a day where I could actually get around to painting it. And then sprayed on some clear lacquer. Now the colour is a little bit matte. It's not you know, anyway perfect, but as far as I'm concerned, it's as good as I'm going to be able to get it, and a body shop could probably do it a lot better. If you're looking very closely, then you will find ridges and you will find, you know, certain bumps. but I guess you've got to be looking pretty closely. And my outlay is about £25. I spent quite a lot of time on it, and that's against an assessment of around about 250. So I'm going to use some colour products to try and get a nicer shine on it, and basically perhaps I can get it to kick up a little better, but in general I'm pleased with it, and I'm not really going to worry too much more about it. It's not a very great day for looking at it, it's miserable and wet, but there you go.